It's a big night of high school sports in our community. The News 8 Highlight Zone starts now.
Welcome to the first Highlight Zone of 2018. I'm Greg Wavernick.
And I'm Brian McClune.
The Onalaska Hilltoppers spent their holiday break getting a pair of decisive victories at the WBY Shootout.
Hilltoppers returning to MVC play tonight. Onalaska hosting Logan. MVC's second leading scorer, CJ Siegel. Rangers looking ahead on its first conference loss. Start of the second half. Hilltoppers up 6. Noah Skifton drive down the lane all the way to the tin for 2. Lead is up to 8. Onalaska will continue to take it inside. Tyrell Stutley to the hoop, off the glass and in, plus the foul. 35-24 on Rangers. They'll battle to stay into this one. Jackson Hamilton finds an opening, easy bucket for him. Logan is within 10. Later on, there's that guy, CJ Siegel. Nice crossover, knocks down the jumper, plus the foul. Looking good on the court for him. But too much Onalaska tonight. Stutley sets up in the corner, buries the 3. Onalaska holds home court, 71-46.
Be aggressive, play harder, and then don't be tougher, because in the first half I was being soft, and then I just went out and in the second half and played harder. We try to get the momentum before March so we can go to playoffs, and then maybe just get our heads in the game.
I-90 rivalry as Tomah travels to Sparta. The Timberwolves swing it to the top of the key, finds Trevor Shutter on the back cut for the easy lay-in. Sparta looking to answer as Adrian Allen gets space and knocks down the triple. Shutter working again down low as he uses the power dribble to connect on the bucket, plus the foul. Tomah goes on to win this rivalry game 49-44.
To the MVC Girls City Contest as undefeated Aquinas hosts Central. Lady Blue Golds take immediate control. Whitney Raisin buries the three-pointer. Then some quick passing gives Courtney Becker a nice look, and she makes the baseline mid-range jumper. Aquinas starting the game on a 12-0 run. Central, though, catching fire. Madison Trussoni, good from downtown. That's part of a 7-0 Red Raiders run. But that Aquinas pressure defense turning turnovers into quick points all night. Jessa Peterson layup. Lexi Donarski then helping with the steal and is rewarded with an easy 2. Aquinas rolls to a 78-43 win. Back to Sparta. Tomah looking to stay within a game of the conference lead as they face the Spartans. Kirsten Blaha finds Lainey Shell, who hits the baseline 3 for Sparta as they are down by 4. Timberwolves answer as Madison Lindauer shows off the footwork down low for the and 1, and Tomah would run away with this one. Reese DeRosso knocks down the 3. Tomah improves to 3-1 in the MVC with the 61-33 win. Well, GET at the top of the Cooley basketball standings for both the boys and the girls, after the Lady Redhawks got a big win last night against West Salem.
Tonight, the Redhawks boys put their perfect conference record on the line. And here we go, GET making the trip to West Salem. Second half, Malachi Athnos goes hard to the hoop and gets the layup. The fall to cut the GET lead only to 2. Later in the half, Chris Thompson picks the pocket of Dylan Galuski, finishes the layup to tie the game up at 50. This one back and forth all night. Hunter Wakefield knocks down the clutch corner 3 to put the Panthers up by 5. And you know it had to be West Salem's night when Wakefield from the same spot, another triple. Panthers up 58-53. GET would miss some shots down the stretch. West Salem would ice it with some free throws. Panthers and the Redhawks their first conference loss, 62-57. Black River Falls at Luther, both teams carrying winning streaks into this matchup. Knights off to the fast start behind the arc. Noah Matsky lines up from downtown, bangs it home. Luther up by 6 early. Check out this play, the block on the defensive end. Emery Bias leading the one-man fast break, throws up the acrobatic shot, and it goes in. Luther back up by 6. Black River Falls, they're going to go to their top guy, Ethan Anderson. The drive through the contact, ball will fall in. Tigers within 7. Anderson went for 48 tonight. Black River Falls wins 76-63.
Viroqua making the drive up on Highway 14 to face rival Westby. This one a game. We pick it up in the second half. Westby's Sam Stilling hits the three-pointer. Norse enjoying a 6-point lead. Blackhawks, they keep it close. Steve Deal gets the rebound and put back. They are down by 4. Now closing seconds. Viroqua still down by 2. Andrew Wedwick puts up the off-balance 3 to win, and he sinks it. What a finish in this one. Viroqua winning 54-53. The other Cooley team in action, Arcadia, in non-conference play, beating Aleva Strum 65-48. Winona looking for their first win as they host Albert Lee. In the first half, Winona's Annika Anderson scores. Winhawks down by 2. Later on, it's Winona's Britton Winter who makes the three-pointer, and the Winhawks have an early 4-point advantage. Unfortunately for them, Albert Lee comes back, and they win at 55-41.
Coming up, gymnastics, hockey, and more hoops. The News 8 Highlight Zone. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the News 8 Highlight Zone.
Yeah, the Scenic Bluff girls basketball. Bangor along with Brookwood are tied for first, both 4-0 so far. Bangor getting tested this evening, taking on 3-1 Hillsborough. Good ball movement leads to a skip pass over to Ariana Hunt, who knocks down the three-pointer. Hunt with the ball again. This time we'll find Jacqueline Fright across the lane for the bucket. Bangor up big. The Tigers trying to stay in it. Sydney Johnson hitting the baseline jumper. She scores her 1,000th career point tonight and first to do so in program history. Congrats to her. But Bangor just too much to handle. Emma Whitmerhouse gets her own rebound and goes back up for the basket and one. Bangor improves to 5-0 in conference play, winning 68-37.
Every day in practice, we just have to go as hard as we can and push ourselves and keep preparing for every conference team and non-conference team that comes our way. It was important for us to get our momentum going after the holiday break and to get us back on track in the conference.
Log jam at the top of the Ridge and Valley boys standings. Two teams in that battle. But first, as Kickapoo hosts DeSoto. First half action, Kickapoo Scott Turgeson finds Wyatt Davis under the hoop for the lay-in. Panthers take the lead. Later in the first half, Pirates answering back. Riggin Beck drives the lane and puts it in. And guess what? We're tied up in this one. More Panthers now. It's Jalen Alexander with the nice move to get the open three. Scores his 1,000th career point tonight. But that would not be enough as DeSoto wins 52-45.
Let's move to gymnastics. Holman hosting a quadrangular. West Salem on the floor first. Emma O'Flaherty finishes her routine off with a round-off back handspring back tuck. Her score a 9.10. Over on the balance beam, Cameron Burns makes the back tuck look easy for Holman. She sticks another flip on the dismount, earning a score of 9.1. Back to the floor, West Salem, Sydney Hammis, perfect on her final pass. She scores a 9.275 to take first in the event. West Salem wins the four-team event, posting a team score of 136.775. On Alaska Co-op girls hockey, undefeated this season at home tonight. Big challenge, number 4 in the state, Rock County. First period on Alaska on the break. Kaylee Manglich passes it to Jaden Groshik for the one-timer. She finds top shelf, Anna up 1-0. Later in the period, Chloe Strain forces a turnover in the offensive zone. She finds the back of the net. Hilltoppers up 2-0, but it's Rock County who comes back and wins this one 7-3.
7-1 in the NSIC. Winona State hosting 1-7 Southwest Minnesota State in the second quarter. Warriors' Rachel Novotny scores, making the score 31-22. Right before the half, Winona's Hannah McGloin scores just as the buzzer will go off, giving the Warriors a 37-22 lead. Winona State cruising to a 61-46 victory. Winona State men looking to knock off SMSU team that is second in the South Division standings. First period, Winona State's Caleb Wagner scores. Warriors trailing by 5. Still in the first period, Winona State's Devin Whitelow scores. Warriors only down by 3 now. Winona State goes on to win 78-75.
Big win for them. Coming up, Badgers looking to extend their 5-game win streak as they travel to Rutgers. That's next on the News 8 Highlight Zone. Welcome back to the News 8 Highlight Zone. It's time for our play of the night.
And congrats to Andrew Wedwick for winning the first play of the night of 2018. His three-pointer with less than a second to go gives Viroqua a 1-point lead 1-point win at Westby. Great way to start.
Exactly. Crazy night in the Cooley. West Salem hands GET their first loss of the season conference-wise. AP All-Pro selections announced today. 4 Vikings make the team, 2 first-teamers in Xavier Rhodes and Harrison Smith. We are out of time. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here next Friday night.